Assalamu alaikum viewers. Do you know why people don't score in IELTS listening? There are certain reasons we need to actually keep in mind when practicing IELTS listening. Number one, spellings. When there are spelling errors, even one spelling error will actually cost you one mistake. So spellings. Next, pronunciation. Sometimes pronunciation is difficult to understand. Once you're not used to listening British English or any native English, due to that lack of understanding pronunciation, you actually listen something else and you write something else, for example. So you need to understand the stresses on different syllables. So normally in British accent, the last syllable is actually less pronounced. So once, for example, carefully, in Asian accent we say carefully, so you understand the last letter. But in British accent, when you listen to, they say carefully. So L-Y is not actually pronounced clearly, but it is understood contextually. So the most important thing, we need to actually understand and improve pronunciation. And other than that, homophones. Sometimes people make mistakes when listening. For example, 17 or 70. So sometimes because of that little and tiny difference between 17 and 70, they write 70 if the answer is 70. One more reason I'd like to share, singular and plural, for example. Stores and store. So you need to understand through listening because of due to some words, for example, some stores, and because of some, you need to understand stores are the word stores is plural. So you need to improve by listening and differentiating the contextual understanding. Either the speaker is saying singular word or plural word. Other than that, the fast pace of listening in IELTS listening. One thing, to improve on your fast pace, you need to actually do one regular exercise that I highly recommend, and my students have scored a lot. Recently, one of my students scores 9 in listening, and see, this is possible. This score is possible. I've had a student score more than 8.5, 8, 7.5. So there is one technique I'm going to share with you to improve all these areas to improve your listening. The technique I'm going to share with you is shadow listening. In this listening, what you need to do is to look at the tape script at the back of the book and play the audio of that particular test. I'd like you to actually look at the particular sentence and the words actually that you read. So read through your eyes but pay attention to the listening audio the speaker is saying. If you actually listen to section 3, section 4, normally people have troubles in section 3 and section 4, I'd like you to listen more, at least 2 to 3 times a day, so that you actually improve your pronunciation, your spellings, and your fast pace will actually improve too. Once you try always attempting the test, you may not improve all the time and you may not improve your scores, but through this shadow listening you will definitely score your desired band, and this is absolutely proven technique which actually my students practice and they really score, and I would wish you for a better score of your IELTS. Thank you.